How long should good sex last? How long is too long or too short? Are you insecure about the quality of time you spend? In this video, we shall look from a medical perspective and not only reveal the ideal time length but also how long people last on average. If you are interested in which country lasts longest or which country lasts shortest, all that tea and even more juicy talk will be spilled here, okay? If you are interested in hot medical tips, reproductive health content like this, or more, kindly finger the like button and smash the subscribe button. Let's go. So you most likely clicked on this video to find out about normal sex duration, and I want you to know that the word sex in this case is going to be used to mean the exact time from which the penis is inserted to the vagina to the time when there is ejaculation. In medical practice, we call it intravaginal ejaculation latency time, IELT, and it varies between people and tends to decrease with age. So in this video, we're talking about only penetration. Yeah, minus foreplay, kissing, and all that your mommy warned you about as a teenager. Time of penetration is usually relevant in perception of regular sexual performance and actual satisfaction, and that is why some people take drugs like tramadol without prescription. Some medications can affect your period of penetration, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors (SSRIs). Don't take any drugs without official prescription or abuse anything, because in any case, men are generally designed to orgasm first most of the time. And I guess this is the right time to clarify that women can actually get pregnant with just pre-cum, but that is a story for another day. For now, let's just focus on how long sexual intercourse should last. But there is also the question of who gets dissatisfied after sex. Well, generally, women don't always orgasm during every sexual encounter, and it is not always about how long the sex lasts. The most important things are: is your partner and you satisfied during the process? Secondly, is the sex able to get you pregnant normally? If your answer to these two questions are in the affirmative, then congratulations, my dear. Everything is alright. It doesn't really matter what your friends say or what you have watched an adult film performer do on your screen in porn videos. If your answers are no, however, then you need to seek necessary help from a professional sex therapist or an expert in family medicine. Finally, what is the scientifically proven time frame for sex? To answer this question, 500 couples from all around the world were asked to carefully time their IELT, that is the time between actual penetration and ejaculation, and they found that each couple had between 5.5 minutes to 9 minutes, that is 5 minutes 30 seconds to just about 10 minutes. Personally, I'm old enough to admit that I found that out when I was still a virgin, and I was very disappointed, to say the least. In fact, I was very far away from happy because of random street interviews I had watched and my favorite musicians singing and rapping about lasting all night. But let's leave it there. In this finding, however, there were exceptions. They found out that some people lasted just 7 seconds, while some people as long as 44 minutes. While both are at their extremes, most men desire to last longer than normal, but always keep in mind that there is something called penile fracture. Yes, your penis can break, technically. Here is a graphical representation of a typical example of that. Now, Turkey was found to have the lowest IELT, or penetration time, of 4.4 to 4.5 minutes. I'm sorry, Turkey, but it is what it is. And the highest penetration time was found to be the UK, with a whopping 10 minutes. Wow. Which country were you expecting, and how long do you think your country lasts on average? Moving on, it was also found that sexually active adults had sex 2 to 3 times a week on average, and married couples who had less than 10 times of sex per year were said to be in what is called a sexless relationship. Although experts who spoke with BBC Work Life had slightly different opinions. It may also interest you to know that the older one becomes, the less time one is able to spend in penetration or IELT. A big question always comes up though: how long do women expect a man to last? Actually, it's at least 25 minutes. But an informal survey of 1,500 female participants suggests that the expectation is a little bit different from each woman. How long does penetration have to take place for a woman to reach the big O? Talking about orgasm. It is 6 to 20 minutes, which means an average of 14 minutes. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new or were reminded of others. And never ever forget, we love you. Peace.